What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So today I thought I would talk about a new investment that I am doing as I continue on my journey for creating wealth for my family, for the next generation of Choon Dogs. Now, originally, because this is like something new, right? This just happened a couple days ago. Well, it finalized a couple days ago. But at first I was like, maybe, I'll just kind of keep that to myself. I don't know if I want to share it on the internet, but I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna talk about it because three reasons. One, it's like finances and investments are something that I really enjoy talking about. I really enjoy learning about, right? And number two is I think everyone else should absorb as much financial information as possible, especially as you get into your 20s and 30s, because whether you like it or not, you need to invest into your future. So I figure if Potato Boy over here can give you some insights about what he's doing, then maybe down the road when an opportunity comes up, you can be like, hey, Max did it and it turned out good, or Max did it and it set on fire and it didn't do good. You know, maybe you'll learn something. And number three is I've talked about investments before, and I think that people enjoy the content. So for better or worse, we're gonna dive into it a little bit later in the video. But first, we gotta go continue on our journey to get better at golf. By the way, I played the other day and I shot a 112. It's the first time I've ever played 18 holes, 112. Is that good? Is that good? I don't think that's very good. We're gonna try to do better today. Not gonna lie, we're playing pretty decent today, partially because of me. But golf is about progression, guys. It's about trying to get better every time you play. And today, we get better. Right into the trees, exactly where I wanted it to go. So we're playing best ball, where all four of us hit, usually all terrible, and then we play off of whoever hit the ball the furthest. And for the first time this day, Shawley's ball is the furthest. Whoa! Your hole, dude. Bro. Playing Shawley's ball. Good job, bro. Oh my gosh.
Too hard. Decent.
Shawley, this is the best I've ever seen you play.
It's all,
yeah.
All by myself.
Here we go. Using a 56. In the ravine. Every time I film, terrible. Every time that I'm not filming, birdie, eagle, hole in one.
If I make it, technically, par.
If you miss this putt, you're terrible. Joe.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, it's good.
Nice. Oh, golf. Golf. What a frustrating sport, you know? But, you know, each time that I play, my goal is to just try to achieve a solo par, maybe like 1, 2, or 3 times, right? I'm not asking for much. And I'm proud to say that today we actually hit 0 pars at all. And I probably played some of the worst that I've ever done. So, you know, it is what it is. And if sucking at golf wasn't bad enough, I come out to my truck this morning and check it out. So on the side of the truck right here, it has the logo, Raptor, and it's got the red R right there. And guess what? It's on both sides of the truck, but not for me. Not for me. You wanna know why? Because someone stole it off. Someone stole the logo off the side of my truck. Isn't that just the best, everyone? It's just the best. But you know what? It's okay because we can fix this. How are we gonna fix this? That's right. More money and a positive attitude. Okay, not how I planned on this video going, but last night I noticed, like, on Dude, he had this like big like lump on the side of his stomach, and I play with Dude all the time, and I feel like I would have noticed this, but it's like this golf ball size, like, hard lump on the side of him, and noticed it last night. So I couldn't get an appointment at my normal vet, and I can't see them until Tuesday. So I came to this like 24-hour animal vet, and they checked it out, and they're like, oh, it might be, they thought it was gonna be like this thing called lipoma, which is like a fatty kind of buildup or something, but that's usually soft. Like, you can call it, it's almost like fluid, so you can, like, I don't know about poke it, but you can, it's fluid, right? Where this is like firm. So they said they they can't do samples here. They'd have to like take a sample and send it off, and it takes like a couple days. So I called another vet that can do samples in-house, that can see if they can figure out what it is before they would have to be like, oh, hey, we don't know what it is, we need to send it off for labs, but they can at least check it. So they'll like take a sample, put it under a microscope. So stressful, man. And if something going on with Dude wasn't a problem enough, Dolly the other day, I noticed this like lump, or Taylor noticed this like lump in her eye, like in her eye socket. Went to get that checked out, and they took a sample of it, and they said it was like a mass of cells, and gave some like Benadryl to try to get it down, but it hasn't gone down. We have an appointment later next week to, if it's still there, and they're like, oh, we're gonna have to remove it. And I'm just like, what is going on with these pups? I can't have anything happen to anyone in my family. I can't. Okay, so we have about 10 minutes before we have to head to Dude's new vet appointment. So I thought we'd kind of talk about the main topic that I started this video out as. So if we go way, way, way back in the Maxi-Poo time machine, because I'm assuming you guys remember every single piece of content that I've ever put out, but way back in June of 2016, right before your boy turned 30 years old, right before Sour Strips was born into the world, we had a real estate investment. Do you remember that? This is a strip center, not to be confused with a strip club, and I am actually part owner, a very small percentage of the land that this is sitting on. I invested $100,000 along with some investor buddies. Obviously the land cost a lot more than $100,000, and we built this strip center right here, and we're about to sell this strip center right here, and hopefully we're gonna make about 30% on our investment. Then, if we continue down our little real estate memory lane journey that we're doing here, after we sold the strip center, I told you about this high-rise that we were building with the same people that we did the strip center with in downtown Houston. We were gonna build this big old high-rise in Post Oak here in Houston, and I was gonna take all of the money that I made from the strip center, so my original $100,000, and then the return on my investment, a little ROI, if you will. You like those buzzwords? ROI. Are you going to the mall later? We made 30%, so I made $30,000. So I was going to take that $130,000 and I was going to put it into the high rise as a new real estate investment. We are building a I'm not building, but you get the idea. 550,000 square foot high rise. It's gonna go up. It has basically it's a multi-use type of thing. So it's gonna have a bunch of retail, office, and then like over 300 like apartments or condos. And then, do you know what happened with that investment? Your boy pulled out of the deal. Yeah, I got impatient because it just kept, like, there was like delays and delays and delays, which there are with construction, but it was like delays and delays and delays, and like a year went by and delays, and the building still hasn't got started. So I was like, you know what? Give me all of my monies back. I took the $130,000, paid Uncle Sam the taxes, unfortunately, and then I just dumped all that money into the stock market. I was like, you know what? I'm done with the real estate. Everyone talks about that you gotta be in real estate if you want to be an investor. But I said, you know what? It ain't for me. But now I'm older, wiser, and a little dumber at the same time. And I said, you know what? I'm ready to jump back into the real estate thing, and we got something new. I reached deep down into beneath my clothes and into my nucleus, and I recruited the fibers necessary to take another risk. No, I recruit the fibers, not like recruit like employees like you would with ZipRecruiter. Wait, you guys don't know what ZipRecruiter is? Oh my God! Well, before we continue on the story, let me tell you about them because they're actually the sponsor of today's video. Did you see that one coming? You didn't see that one coming. You didn't see that one coming. Let me ask you guys this. If you've ever tried to do anything by yourself and then you've had some help at some point and you realize, wow, it was a whole lot easier when I had help, that is essentially what running a business is like. You can start out yourself and you're scaling it yourself and you're like, this is great. But at some point, you need people on your team. But it's not about just adding people to your team. It's about adding the right people to your team. Outsourcing things to other people, delegating tasks to people who are skilled in that area is so crucial to really take your business to the next level. And ZipRecruiter has the ability to help you find the perfect candidate to help take your business to the next level. And it doesn't matter what it is. It could be customer service, it could be behind the scenes, it could be anything. ZipRecruiter has you covered to find the right people for your business. Here's a situation. Maybe you're on ZipRecruiter. You're like, I'm ready to take my business to the next level, right? You find a perfect candidate. You're like, oh my gosh, this would be the best fit. This would take my business to the moon. ZipRecruiter actually has this pre-written invite to apply message that you can personally send to that candidate to get the conversation started to see if it's a good fit for your company. It's time to hire experienced people who are excited about what they do with ZipRecruiter. And there's a reason why 4 out of 5 companies who post a job on ZipRecruiter find a quality candidate within 1 day. Like, what? This is coming from experience. I would have never been able to scale Sour Strips or EverForward if I didn't have the right people in place. So if you guys are ready to take your business to the next level, just go ahead and scan this QR code right here or go to this exclusive web address or click the first link down in the description to try out ZipRecruiter for free today. Just go to ziprecruiter.com/maxtuning, scan the QR code, click the link in the description. ZipRecruiter is the smartest way to hire. Now let's get back to the vlog. Hey, oh. Okay, come here. Hey, can you sit? Oh. Oh, we got some good news. The lump on dude is actually lipoma. So I'm glad we went to the other vet, glad we were able to get the little biopsy under the microscope and to learn that it's that, which is a fatty grouping of cells. The doctor says it's nothing really to worry about. And she said, and I quote, "It's common in older dogs." And that made my heart sink. And I'm like, no, I remember when you were just a puppy. You're not old, man. But I'm so glad that it's, I guess, not something super serious. We just got to monitor it and we'll keep an eye on it. But she said that he's going to be all right. And I'm just so, oh, you stressed me out, dude. I can't have anything happen to you, buddy. I can't have anything happen to you or anyone in my family. Ever. All right, so once again, we are wetting our beak and getting back into the real estate game, but this time we're switching it up a little bit. You see, on the Strip Center $100,000 investment, I was an investing partner into that project. If the project did well, which it did, thankfully, we would benefit from the upside. But this time, we're doing things a little bit different. So with this deal, instead of being an investing partner, I'm actually acting as the bank and doing something called private lending. What I'm doing is loaning $300,000, so about 3 times my previous investment, to a developer here in Texas who is building homes. And unlike the other one where I'm just kind of like hoping that the project is a success and I make my money back, with this one, I make money either way, right? I loan the money to the developer starts to build the home, and the home will take about 6 months to build. I make interest along the way every single month. They pay me, and then when the project is done and they sell the home, I get all of my money back. And if anything goes wrong, the loan is secured by the property itself. Now, I know you probably have the question in your head, Max, why would they go through you as a bank, a random guy on the internet, instead of just using their current bank that they get the loans from for the houses that they build? That's a great question. And first of all, it's because I'm just a really cool guy. And second of all, whatever interest rate they're getting from their current bank, MaxiPoo Bank can slightly beat that. And even if it's just by a little bit, that means the interest payments that they were already going to have to get if they got a loan from their normal bank are slightly lower. So they pay lower interest. I have a new investment vehicle thing, right? It's a win-win. It's a win-win. And there you have it, folks. 3 times the size as my last project, but I'm pretty excited about this because instead of just hoping that it's a success, right, which I still do, you know, I'm securing my loan backed by a physical property, and then I'm also getting cash flow every single month in the form of interest payments until the project is done. And hopefully, after it's completed, I will do this again and maybe, you know, do 2 at a time, and then 3 at a time, and then 700,000 at a time, and then I'm a real estate mogul, you know? And I don't know, is this interesting to you guys? I know like a lot of influencers and stuff who, you know, come into new wealth or start making that cash money, dollar bills, y'all. They're out buying supercars and stuff. And you know what I'm doing? I'm buying dirt, acres of land, and I'm putting it into real estate. I'm trying to diversify my portfolio, and it's not just like a buzzword that I throw around. It's something important that you want to do. And yes, the stock market averages 10% a year, but for me, a lot of the times, it's like when I buy a stock, it goes down, and when I sell a stock, it goes up. But real talk, like most of my wealth is in the stock market, and so I want to build out these different buckets, if you will. I want to have eggs in different baskets because you don't want all of your eggs in one basket. You want to diversify. And now I'm trying to I'm putting one little egg. I'm putting one egg into this real estate basket, and I hope that it grows. And if you guys are interested, I can show you the property. I can keep you along on this journey. I don't know if you like this financial talk. If you want, as I do more of these, because there's some other stuff behind the scenes that I'm doing for like investments. If you like this stuff and you like hearing about it, where I break it down, just let me know, and I'll keep on yapping. All right, guys, what do you get when you take ground turkey, lemon, lime, Greek yogurt, Italian dressing, lemon pepper, garlic, salt, onion powder, olive oil, and a little bit of love, and you put it in a pan? Oh, what?
What is wrong with you? Why are you using this to cut open the meat we're about to eat?
Look, you can use any tool to get your meat out, all right? And I choose a razor blade. You gotta work with what you got. Am I right? What's up, Mrs. Tuning?
Nothing. What's up with you?
Let me get the Meat Masher 9000.
Yeah, here, I'll hold this while you meat mash.
There's too many. I act too. Don't put it so close. Don't.
But I could do ASMR. Should I start an ASMR channel?
Sometimes I worry that I'm too immature.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, and also veggies, guys. Okay, you can only get it from Target. This shredded, call them the Max Tuning veggies. No, carrots, broccoli, florets. We've looked at H-E-B. We've looked at the Kroger's, as they say. We've looked at Walmart. Target's the only place to get it. Mm-hmm. Best veggies in the whole world.
It is really good.
Tell them an update with what's going on with your life. How's motherhood?
Well, I'm a mom now. If you guys didn't know, our baby is 3 months old. He is absolutely adorable. If you haven't seen him, you should check him out. He's real cute.
Can you believe it's been 3 months since Charlie's
3 months since Charlie's been born? I will have to say, I can't believe we have a 3-month-old. I feel like time has flown by.
It's like, how did this even happen?
Well, when a man loves a woman. No, life is good. Life is great. I have everything that I could ever want. I'm so blessed.
You excited to move?
Very excited. I'm going to miss this house because I'm going to miss Charlie's room. And, this is where we've done everything. But I can't wait to be out there and living life.
On the open land with no street lights, where it's dark as heck outside, and you got to look up and just the stars and the moon and Venus, and maybe you can even see Uranus. I gotta stop. I can't help it. That's
How
the thing.
many jokes have you made this vlog?
In this video, so here's the thing. When I'm making these vlogs, if I feel I've gone too long without like a zinger or like a joke, I feel like the people are like, I feel like it's like you go to Chipotle and you're expecting like a delicious bowl, and then you get a bunch of like fatty pieces, and you're like, oh, but you're like, you know what? I'll try again. Next week. I'll come back. Like you're gonna come back, but this episode wasn't that good.
That's how I feel about me coming back with vlogs. How do you feel about that?
I think you're a really cool vlogger, and I think the ladies and the dudes, watch yourself, really enjoy your content.
Well, I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of this motherhood thing. And I think I'm ready to make a comeback.
It's comeback season. I was thinking about doing a, because we have like the holidays and stuff coming up with like our family, and it's like hard to film a lot. I'm thinking about doing like a couples Q&A at some point. We haven't done like a Q&A in a while.
We have not done a Q&A in a while. We can ask Charlie some questions.
Q&A, if you don't know, it's questions and answers. Okay.
You guys ask the questions, and we give you the answers.
But I'm gonna wrap this little vlog up. We're gonna eat this. Charlie's down, sleeping right now.
Not with the sickness. Ooh, wow.
Yeah. And we're gonna we've been watching this show, which is kind of scary because we have a child, but it's called All Her Fault.
Well, that would never happen to me because I wouldn't do any of the things she did.
If you're gonna let your kid go to another person's home, you got to check the phone number. You got to visit their house.
You have to visit their house. You have to actually have known the person.
Yeah, not up in here, but it's on Peacock, and you should go watch it. We're on episode like 3 or something. Who did it? Who stole the kid? Why did they do it? Why did they do it? But I hope you enjoyed this video. And
thanks so much for tuning in. Eat more sour strips than ever forward. And guys, there's gonna be a really good, funny podcast coming out on Monday. So
there is. I'm going to film it in the morning.
We'll see you guys next week.
And I'm going to say this in the podcast, but I stumbled across, when I was searching for these real estate videos, I stumbled across my 650-pound deadlift, which for some reason I put in the middle of a random ass vlog. I don't know why I didn't make that its own video. I think I'm gonna contact Guinness Book of World Records, not the beer, which is actually the same company. If you didn't know.
What?
Yeah, Guinness beer is the same Guinness Book of World Records.
I don't know if I believe you.
Look it up. It's in the Geneva Convention. No, I'm serious. No, I'm serious.
Okay.
I'm not jerking your gherkin. No, it's I think I broke the record for the most successful candy entrepreneur to deadlift ratio. Show me a candy entrepreneur that's ever deadlifted 650 pounds, and I'll show you a liar. So, thanks so much. See you next week, dude. Peace. 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 Do you like that? Do you like when I put my mouth really close to the audio? Bye.